All right, so during today's afternoon nap, um, I normally sleep. My wife says I sleep like Sleeping Beauty. I like when she says that, but I normally sleep on my back with my head elevated on some pillows pretty high, and my hands folded in repose on my tummy. You might say a coffin pose, but that's how I'm comfortable. That's how I sleep. And sometimes I'll end up on my side, but mostly I'm on my back. And this time, I woke up halfway from my sleep, so this might have been like what do you call that? Like a night terror. I used to get those. Well, anyway, what happened was I was aware that I was looking under my sleep mask because I normally will put this on, and I was peeking under my sleep mask. It was the way I was laying because I sleep with my head pretty elevated. I could see under the mask, and I could feel. First, I felt it. My hands were folded on my tummy, and then I felt two other hands place themselves on top of my folded hands. If that makes sense. Hope I described that well. These hands did not. I didn't recognize them as being the hands of a person, meaning a creature with consciousness like myself or you, a container with a spirit in it. I didn't recognize that it was alive, what was touching my hands at first, because it felt like a couple of sticks. Or more than, it had, the hands had a texture on the back of my hands and my knuckles and back of my fingers. The stranger's hands felt like, kind of like the husk of a raw corn cob, like a vegetable type texture, mixed with a stick, like a tree branch. So imagine a stick wrapped in corn husk or lettuce, raw lettuce, something like that. Very strange sensation. It didn't feel like somebody's hand. It didn't feel like skin. It didn't feel like human hands at all. Which is why I was a little bit alarmed when I became aware of it during my slumber, that something that felt like that was lightly, it had no real weight to it. They felt kind of hollow, these hands. And they rested themselves on top of my hands. It wasn't a bad thing at all. It was meant to be comforting. And when I looked under, when I could peek under my, I didn't move, but as I was peeking under my sleep mask, I got a good look at the hands. They were big. It was two very big hands, much bigger than mine. I described how the texture and the weight of the sensation of these hands. I couldn't see who they were attached to. I just, the hands, the wrists, the arms that they were at the end of kind of faded out of my ability to see. It was like out of range, you know. It's kind of strange. And I also had the sleep mask like this, so I'm kind of laying like this. Anyway, so they were big hands. They were light. They had no real weight. When they touched my skin, they felt more like vegetable matter wrapped around sticks is how the fingers felt. But the thing that you'll find most alarming, most likely, is those big comforting hands on top of my hands. They were, I hate to say this, but they were green, greenish complexion, like light green, like a not Little Green Men from Mars. I hate that expression, but anyway. But my visitor's hands were light green, like a light. For some reason, I keep thinking of lettuce. Picture like iceberg lettuce, you know, the greener parts. It's kind of like that color and texture. But not cold. Just, it's hard to describe these things. And I know I'm not the only one, so if you've felt this, please reach out. Anyhow, so these hands were green. They were big. They rested themselves on top of my folded hands to give comfort. And they had 3 fingers each. These hands were big, green, and they had 3 fingers. I only saw, that's all I saw was 3 digits on each hand. I don't know if there was thumbs or if one of them was a thumb. I saw a total of 6 big, long green fingers on 2 big, green, 3-fingered hands, is what I saw. And I had a sensation of comfort, of empathy, that whoever belonged to those hands was saying, it's going to be okay, Tiff. I got you, it's okay. That's what it felt like. Anyway, all right, thank you. Much love. Bye.